Okay, our next guest is far and away the biggest star we've had yet on the Not So Late Show, or NSLS, as I like to call it. Hashtag Twitter, follow it. My former coworker and sincerely the sweetest person on Columbus television, Yolanda Harris.
Hey! If I give you diamonds and pearls, would you be a happy boy or a girl? If I could, I would give you the world, but all I can do is just offer you my love.
Woo! Woo! Love Mojo
Yeah.
Flow.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was a great introduction.
Yeah, they don't play fucking music when you go on
That was awesome.
the news. They don't play music when you know.
They sure
They
don't.
do, but it's not like Mojo.
Not
Flow
like this.
playing it.
No,
It's
I'm
some-
a Mojo Flow groupie.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I love them. When I found
yeah.
out they were the house band, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited, you know? And then they're doing this Prince tribute concert. So I got tickets to that, and I'm so excited. And
Yeah.
just getting a little taste of it.
You
I'm
went?
a huge Prince
No, it's
fan,
Sunday.
a huge Mojo Flow fan, so
Okay.
it doesn't get any better for me.
Right,
So.
there you go. So, Yolanda Harris.
But this is great. Congrats on your show. This is fun.
Yeah. So we worked together for
Yep.
many years, about 10 years. Back in the early aughts. Is that what they call it? The aughts?
I don't know. It's all a blur. Time goes so fast after 40.
I ought to
I got
remember.
whiplash.
I ought to remember that. So how are things? How are things in the news business today? You're very busy. Like, what's the vibe in news? Like, what's it like working in local television?
I would say right now it's fast. Things are moving fast. We're in the political season. I'll be so glad when this election stuff is over. I'm so sick of hearing about it, talking about it. It drives me insane. So right now I'm going through that, and it's a pain. I'll
Yeah.
be glad when that's over. But otherwise, things are going great, and we're just kind of keeping the people of our city and surrounding area informed on what's going on and what's good.
So, okay, so we have a question. We were talking last night. We had dinner with my Cinema Classics co-host, John DeSando. Where's John?
I met him tonight.
I love that guy. Love, 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 love.
Mostly because you wear sunglasses indoors.
Mostly, yes.
That means
Mostly
he's a
because he can
superstar.
pull
I'm so
off what I
jealous.
can't. However, I've never seen him in cowboy boots.
Oh,
It's my,
Sure.
foot equivalent of sunglasses indoors. So we were talking about what the role of an anchor is.
okay.
And it's more than just sitting down at the desk and reading what has been primarily written by 20-something dimwits. Right? No, that's
I did not say that.
You didn't say it. But what happens is the role of the producer, which is usually a young person, it's a high-stress job.
High
They
stress.
got a lot of writing and preparation to do, and they plug all this stuff into this program, right? And that's what pretty much produces the show.
Yep.
So apart from just sitting down and reading what's right there in front of you, what is the job of an anchor, and how do you make it your own?
Well, the way I make it my own is I just can only be me. Some people, I guess that you meet, they will say, oh, you're different than you are on TV or whatever, but I can just be me. For some people, they don't like that. For some
Right.
people, they do, but that's
Yeah.
all I can be. Like, I have my laugh. I have the things I say.
Yeah.
I know, and some people say, oh my God, they'll call me.
No.
Your laugh is so obnoxious, blah, blah, blah. And then other people love it. So all I can do is be me. I can't control everything else.
That's the best. When the camera, some people, even when we're like at a wedding or we're at a party and somebody says, get together, let's take a picture, right? Somebody brings out a camera, it automatically changes.
Yeah,
Like, people start acting weird. Like,
Right,
start
right.
it's really an extraordinary gift to not be a different person when
Right.
a camera comes on. So
Right.
it's amazing that you can do that, and that's why
Yeah.
people love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you mentioned the role of an anchor. Basically, it's just to connect with your audience, to know your stories, to try and deliver it in a way that's conversational so you'll want to pay attention and you'll want to hear what I have to say. Also, it's community service, doing things in the community, volunteering your time, and meeting people. When you come out and meet people, I mean, people watch our news, and we're so thankful for that. And when you watch our news, I guess what we forget sometimes is that you watch us every night before you go to bed, so we're like a friend or someone, you know, so people come up to you and they're like, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They want to talk because they feel like they're your friend. So you got to remember that. And you all have choices. So if you watch our news, thank you very much for choosing us. Yeah. Woo!
So, you know, when we work together, I have these really fond memories of like hanging out in the newsroom before the show.
Yeah.
It would be about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and Gabe Spiegel. Everybody remember Gabe Spiegel?
Hello, Gaby. The annoying little brother I never wanted. He was my work husband for many years.
Yeah, little brother and husband. Weird shit.
Yeah, it is weird.
Cynthia will talk in a bit. But, you know, we used to play these games. There was such warmth and camaraderie, you know, and I just thought, oh my God, this is as good as it gets, you know, like working with people and having people that you admire and actually genuinely want to be around.
Yeah.
And, you know, how much fun that was.
Yeah.
And how much do you miss, Gabe?
I miss him a lot. And then he's in Cleveland now, so we tried to hook up when he was in town. Not that kind of hookup. Just get together and catch up, and we didn't really have time. But Twitter, Facebook, that kind of stuff, I can keep up on what he's doing, and we hit, pass notes back and forth over that. So that's cool.
Well, we would like to facilitate a little hookup.
What kind of hookup?
Virtually.
Hookup?
Right
Virtual
now,
hookup.
We have a very special message from Cleveland.
A message?
Harris, what a view. Surprise. Why these people coming in from Cleveland? Wow, Johnny, what a show. Man, $5. Talking about the Cavs in Cleveland and stuff. But people, I was asking about Yolanda Harris all the time. You know, you worked with her so many years. Gabe, how is it that she went from secretary front desk, main anchor job, ABC 6, Fox, Sporting Gate, and Queen of Columbus, and I always tell them the truth. She slept away the top. I do remember that one.
I could kill him.
Our shoe, her weave fell out. Yeah, anyway, but I wasn't doing that. I mean, she took me from the places you might recognize. We've got her. I don't know, this is wild. One thing she really makes we must be, nobody knows about this. Many times. She's not sleeping around because she slept with.
Who is that? Oh God.
All the rest just never measure up. We had a nice show. She's from Cleveland, surprised one of
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna kill him, then I'm gonna kill him. So that was funny. I love it.
That was
I love
funny,
it.
right?
I feel like I'm closing calling out, but I'm trying to sit like a lady and not let my skanks show. So
You don't want to do a
go back
basic
like this.
instinct on everybody out there?
No.
So here's the amazing thing. You're here tonight. You're sharing your time with us. You got to be on the news
I do at 10 o'clock.
tonight, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, I
Cool.
can stay at about 9:15, then I got to hustle back, but.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to hit you right before you leave with a really tough question, but it is, you know, an interview show.
Exactly.
So what do you miss most about me?
Oh my gosh. I would say when Johnny came to the station, it was great because he was so different and he was funny and he just had this sense of humor that was quirky and odd and you never knew what was going to come out of his mouth. And you know, TV, you can only say so much, which on regular TV, not cable, right? So you never were sure what was going to come out of his mouth. And I think that was was that your first foray into television when you came to our station?
Yeah.
So I don't think Johnny was aware of the things that you shouldn't say. You know
No.
what I mean? So, yeah, I still remember, and he just always had me cracking up and laughing, and I just love him. I do. I truly do. But I remember there was something you said and it offended people, and it was so funny, and I tried not to laugh. It was a story about Halle Berry and something about you talking about her boobs, and you said her jubbly jub jubs. So, do you remember that? And he said it on the news, something about her jubbly jub jubs. And I was like, ooh. But I will never forget that. That's still to this day.
Yeah.
That, I think about that and I laugh. So he had an adjustment period.
Quite frankly, at the time, I just felt like I'm going to do what I want to do,
Right.
and I don't give a shit if anybody loves it or hates it or what. And I would say these things, not knowing what kind of reaction an audience would give. And I never forgot how you and Gabe especially would laugh at that stuff. And it made you guys human. It made people accept me and who I was. And there were other people I remember who, like, I would say something to, and the camera would go to them.
Yeah.
And they were just like, didn't know how to handle it,
Right.
But the fact that you guys were human beings who were able to laugh and show that side of yourselves meant a lot to me. So thank you very much.
Good.
Yeah.
He was great. Johnny was great.
So let's see. It's about 8:55. You
Okay.
have to go. You have to be on the news.
I have a 10 o'clock news that I have to do. Yeah.
Well, I miss you.
I miss you.
Yolanda Harris. Mojo Flow, everybody. How did you like?
Call my name. I heard your voice this morning, calling out my name.